In this video, we're going to talk about being self-employed, how you can get a loan while being self-employed, the drawbacks of being self-employed, and how self-employment is taxed. I hope you're ready because we're about to get intelligent. Self-employment, 1099, you work for yourself, you're your own boss. It can be great and it can be not so great, just depending on the season and just depending on how you are as a self-employed boss and or person. So let's jump into this and let's see if self-employment might or might not be right for you. Benefits of being self-employed. You are your own boss and you have the freedom to make your own decisions. I hope they're healthy decisions and executive decisions. You have the flexibility to set your own schedule and work from anywhere. One of the biggest challenges that people, when it comes to self-employment, is setting their own schedule and making themselves go do the work and holding themselves accountable. I am guilty of that. I've been guilty of that before. Self-employment can be a bitch, just letting you know. But it doesn't have to be. Well, it's going to be, but it doesn't have, you know what I'm trying to say. You have the potential to earn more money than you would as an employee. You definitely do. But you have to find that money. It doesn't just come to you. You have to put in the work and your due diligence. You have the ability to deduct business expenses from your taxes. I think being able to deduct business expenses from your taxes, being as a self-employed businessman and businesswoman, is one of the best fucking things in the world. You basically get to tell the government, I'm not paying you shit. I'm not paying for that. I'm just going to write it off. I mean, that's what the wealthy do. I mean, they literally write off almost everything. Donald Trump, for example, this man wrote off so much, like, it's crazy. Well, listen, I think that's one of the best things, like being self-employed, but you have to know what you can write off. Like if you work at home, you can write off your internet. You can write off parts of your rent. You can write off almost just about everything you buy for the business. If you use your car, you can write off part of the car note. You can write off up to 65 cents per mile. I believe you can write off the insurance. But just know, when you're writing all that off, it's going to be less that you made when you go to file your taxes. Side note. Cons of being self-employed. You are responsible for finding your own clients and generating your own income. That's what I just said. Like, you have to go out there and you have to find the money. It's not going to come to you. But thankfully, we live in 2023 and we have social media like LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, things of that nature where you can get on there and talk business with people, especially LinkedIn. I freaking love LinkedIn for the business. You do not have access to employee benefits such as health insurance, retirement plans, and paid time off. You have to pay for that out of your pocket yourself. And generally speaking, when people first go into business, they usually don't have insurance for themselves simply because it's just too costly when they first start and they don't have the principal and or the capital to be able to support that. You are responsible for paying your own taxes, which is going to be complicated and very time consuming. Keep record of everything that you do, of everything that you buy. I would recommend and or suggest buying a filing cabinet and different files and label them business expenses or whatever the case may be. Keep every receipt that you buy. Even if you go to Walmart and you scan it with your phone, like keep every freaking receipt. That can help you in the long run. You do not want to be audited. How much do you pay in taxes? When you are self-employed, you are responsible for paying both the employer and employee portions of Social Security and Medicare taxes. This means that you will pay a total of 15.3% of your income in self-employment taxes. So 15.3% of your take, I believe, is going to go to Social Security and Medicare taxes. Part of doing business when you're by yourself. How is self-employment taxed? Self-employment income is taxed differently than regular employment income. You will need to file a Schedule C with your tax return and report your business income and expenses. You may also need to make quarterly estimated tax payments to avoid underpayment penalties. That I don't know. I've never heard of a Schedule C. We had a business before, or maybe it's because my wife took care of it. Maybe that's why I never heard of it. But I would definitely check into that. could be crucial to whether you get audited or whether they take your money or that you're taxed at a proper rate or whatnot. So make sure, I would definitely have a check on it. That's new to me. How to get a loan when you're self-employed. This can be really tricky, very, very, very tricky. Getting a loan when you are self-employed can be challenging, as lenders may be hesitant to lend to someone without a steady income. However, there are options available such as bank statements, asset-based loans, and peer-to-peer lending platforms. Generally speaking, if you're self-employed, you're doing a 1099, most places typically want to see 2 years worth of stubs, of pay stubs, or of money coming in. Especially like if you're going to get a house, they want to see 2 years. With a car, you may be able to get away with 1 year. I'm not sure, but if you're going to buy a house, definitely have to have 2 years. We've already checked into it. So just a little tidbit of information so that you should know. Drawbacks of being self-employed. You may have to work long hours to generate income and build your business. I've been there. You got to grind from the bottom. You may experience periods of financial instability and uncertainty. If we go through economic crisis like we just went through, COVID, or possibly this recession that they're saying we're not in, that can impact your business as well. So it's important to keep that in mind. You may have to deal with administrative tasks such as bookkeeping, invoicing, and marketing. If you're just starting out and you don't have the capital to hire people as you would like, you're going to be the accountant, the tax keeper, not busboy, but the janitor, all of that, until you can get money flowing in, until you can get revenue flowing in to where you'll be able to pay somebody to do that. Until then, you might want to be prepared to do all of that by yourself. Maybe take some courses, maybe look it up on YouTube on how to do it online, but don't take their word fully for it. Do some investing into how you can get better at it. That's what I would suggest. So in conclusion, being self-employed has its benefits and its drawbacks. While it can be challenging, it can also be rewarding and provide you with the freedom and flexibility to live your life on your own terms. Remember to stay organized, keep accurate records of your income and expenses, and it will make your tax time easier. I appreciate y'all so much. I hope y'all have found this educational and informative. If you could do me a favor, we're right there in that corner. If you could hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video, let YouTube know that you enjoyed this video so that other people who might want to watch it will be able to watch it as well. I appreciate y'all so much. I hope y'all have an amazing day. And remember, let's keep it intelligent.